Have you ever wondered why you feel others' pain so deeply that it becomes your own? Why animals and children are mysteriously drawn to you? Why people tell you their deepest secrets within minutes of meeting you? What if I told you these aren't coincidences but unmistakable signs that you carry an ancient gift, the gift of healing? Carl Jung believed some souls enter this world with specific sacred missions. And today, we're going to uncover the 10 hidden signs that you were born to heal. But here's what makes this different from everything else you've heard. I'm not just going to tell you the signs. I'm going to show you the science behind them, the spiritual truth within them, and most importantly, how to protect yourself while honoring this sacred gift. If you've always felt different, if you've always been the person others turn to in their darkest moments, this video will finally explain why. Let's dive in. Sign 1. You absorb others' pain like a human sponge. This isn't ordinary empathy. This is literal energetic absorption. You walk into a hospital and feel crushing chest pain that wasn't there 5 minutes ago. You talk to someone going through heartbreak and leave feeling emotionally drained as if you'd been crying for hours. Here's the science. Neuroscientist Dr. Marco Iacoboni discovered that highly empathic people have hyperactivated mirror neurons, brain cells that literally mirror another person's emotional and physical state in real time. But for natural healers, this goes beyond neuroscience into the realm of quantum entanglement. The protection protocol. Before entering any emotionally charged environment, visualize a golden light barrier around you. Take 3 deep breaths and mentally declare, I choose to feel with compassion, but I release what is not mine to carry. Advanced insight. Carl Jung's concept of the collective unconscious explains why some people feel not just individual pain, but the collective suffering of humanity. You're not broken, you're more connected to the universal human experience than most. Sign 2. The animal-child-plant trinity recognizes you. This is energetic recognition at its purest. Aggressive dogs calm down when you approach. Crying babies stop when you hold them. Dying plants somehow recover under your care. The science. Biologist Rupert Sheldrake's research on morphogenetic fields shows that living beings communicate through non-verbal energetic frequencies. Children, animals, and plants haven't learned to mask their natural sensitivity. They instantly recognize healing energy signatures. Real-world application. Pay attention to these reactions. They're your validation system. If you consistently have this effect on pure beings, trust it. This is your soul speaking a language older than words. Sign 3. You move toward pain, not away from it. While others flee from suffering, you move closer. You're the person who visits the dying when everyone else makes excuses. You're comfortable in hospitals, funeral homes, crisis situations, not because you enjoy pain, but because you understand that healing requires courage to face darkness. Advanced insight. This is what Jung called integration of the shadow. True healers can dive into darkness without being consumed because they carry an internal light that never goes out. Every trauma you've survived wasn't punishment, it was preparation. The sacred wound principle. Your own deepest wounds become your greatest sources of healing power. The places where you've been broken become the places where light shines through to help others. Sign 4. Your hands are healing instruments. This isn't imagination, it's measurable science. Dr. Valerie Hunt at UCLA measured the electromagnetic fields of natural healers and found they emit frequencies up to 200,000 cycles per second, while average people emit only 250. Signs your hands heal. They heat up around illness or injury. They tingle when near dense energy. People feel instant relief when you touch them. You get headaches or pain after touching others, you're absorbing their issues. Protection technique. After any healing touch, immediately wash your hands under cold running water while visualizing all absorbed energy flowing away. This isn't superstition, it's energetic hygiene. Sign 5. You see beyond symptoms to soul causes. You automatically understand that headaches often come from resentment, insomnia from guilt, chronic illness from toxic relationships. You see the emotional and spiritual roots that conventional medicine misses. The integration approach. Traditional Chinese medicine has known for 5,000 years what you intuitively understand. Every physical symptom has an energetic, emotional, and spiritual component. You naturally think in this integrated way. Practical application. When someone shares a health issue with you, ask, when did this start? What was happening in your life at that time? What emotions were you feeling? You'll often find the real cause. If you're recognizing yourself in these signs, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell, because we're just getting started, and the next 5 signs are even more powerful. Also, drop a comment telling me which sign resonated most with you so far. Your story matters, and it helps others realize they're not alone. Sign 6. You're an energetic sponge who needs constant cleansing. You leave crowded places feeling literally dirty, not physically, but energetically. You need sea salt baths, nature walks, and solitude, not because you're antisocial, but because you absorb environmental toxins like a psychic air filter. Quantum explanation. Everything is energy vibrating at different frequencies. Dense energies like anger, fear, and depression stick to sensitive energetic fields like metal filings to a magnet. Daily protection rituals. Morning. Visualize golden light filling your entire being. Throughout day, use the energy return technique. When you feel something that isn't yours, say, this returns to its source, transformed. Evening. Salt bath or shower while visualizing all foreign energy washing away. Sign 7. You're everyone's human confessional. Strangers tell you secrets they've never told anyone. People open up to you in ways they don't even with close family. You emit a frequency of absolute acceptance that makes people feel safe to be vulnerable. Jung's perspective. This is what he called the transcendent function, the ability to hold opposing forces without breaking. You can hear darkness without being consumed, hold pain without being destroyed. Boundary wisdom. Being a safe space for others doesn't mean becoming a storage unit for their trauma. Learn to listen without absorbing, to hold space without taking on their burden. Sign 8. You have prophetic dreams about others' health. You dream about someone developing illness, and weeks later they're diagnosed with exactly what you saw. You wake up with urgent feelings to call someone and discover they were indeed in crisis. Scientific validation. The Princeton Engineering Anomalies Research Lab documented thousands of cases of precognitive health warnings. Your unconscious mind can access information from probable futures, especially regarding people you care about. How to use this gift. Keep a dream journal. Act on urgent feelings. Call, visit, suggest medical checkups. Learn to distinguish between prophetic dreams, clear, urgent, specific, and anxiety projections, vague, repetitive, fear-based. Sign 9. You sense when spaces need energetic healing. You enter a house and immediately feel heaviness. Certain work environments drain you before you even start. Some places calm you instantly while others give you chills. Environmental healing techniques. Burn sage or Palo Santo to clear stagnant energy. Use sound, bells, singing bowls, or even clapping to break up dense fields. Place crystals like black tourmaline for protection, rose quartz for love, clear quartz for amplification. Simply your presence can transform spaces. You're a walking energy transmuter. Sign 10. You cannot ignore suffering. This is the core of your being. While others can walk past homeless individuals, ignore injured animals, or pretend not to see when someone is struggling, you literally cannot. It's not a choice. It's your soul's nature. The wounded healer archetype. Jung identified this as souls who are born with extreme sensitivity to suffering, which forces them to develop healing capacities. Your sensitivity isn't a weakness. It's the source of your power. Sacred boundaries. You can't save everyone, but you can make a transformative difference in some lives. Learn to choose consciously where to invest your precious healing energy. The shadow side warning. Here's what nobody tells you about being a natural healer. This gift can destroy you if you don't learn to protect yourself. Many healers end up with chronic fatigue from energy depletion, depression from absorbing others' darkness, anxiety from constant energetic overload, physical illness from taking on others' symptoms. The healer's paradox. You cannot give what you don't have. You cannot heal others if you're broken inside. Self-care isn't selfish, it's sacred responsibility. Advanced protection strategies. The golden bubble technique. Before any healing interaction, visualize yourself surrounded by golden light. Program this light to allow love and healing to flow through while blocking all negative energy. The mirror shield method. Imagine a mirror surface around you that reflects others' negative energy back to them, transformed into light. You help them without absorbing their darkness. The tree grounding practice. Visualize roots growing from your feet deep into the earth. Let Mother Earth absorb and neutralize any foreign energy you've picked up. The sacred no. Learn to say, "I'm not available for that energy," when someone tries to dump their problems on you inappropriately. Your healing energy is precious. Protect it. How to develop your gift consciously. Step 1. Accept your nature. Stop trying to be normal. You're not normal. You're extraordinary. Embrace your sensitivity as a superpower. Step 2. Study your gift. Learn about energy healing, psychology, alternative medicine. The more you understand your gift intellectually, the better you can use it. Step 3. Practice with boundaries. Start small. Heal plants, comfort animals, practice on willing friends. Always protect yourself first. Step 4. Find your healing modality. Whether it's counseling, massage, Reiki, psychology, medicine, or simply being a compassionate presence, find how your gift wants to express itself. Step 5. Connect with other healers. You need community. Find others like you who understand the sacred responsibility and the necessary boundaries. The greater purpose. Carl Jung believed that healers are born at specific times when their gifts are most needed. You're here now because the world desperately needs what you carry. The collective trauma of humanity requires people who can transmute pain into wisdom, wounds into strength. But remember, you cannot save everyone. You're not meant to. You're meant to heal yourself completely first, then touch the specific lives you're meant to touch. Quality over quantity. Depth over breadth. Your gift isn't an accident. Your sensitivity isn't a burden. Your compulsion to heal isn't a weakness. It's your soul's sacred mission, and the world needs you to succeed. If this video has awakened something in you, if you finally understand why you've always felt different, I need you to do 3 things. First, subscribe and hit that notification bell, because we're going to explore so much more about developing your healing gifts safely. Second, share this video with someone who needs to hear this message. Your sharing might be the moment someone finally understands their true purpose. And third, leave a comment telling me which of these signs you recognized in yourself and what your first step will be to honor your gift without sacrificing yourself. Remember, being a healer is the most sacred work that exists in this world. You were specially chosen for it. Now it's time to accept that sacred responsibility and learn to use it with wisdom. The world is waiting for your light. Don't hide it anymore.